Previously, outside the dungeon of the Mad Mage, in the City of Splendors, party awoke, having escaped from the region of dreams, Dalcor, victorious, Velena at their side. They parted with Amislaria, their moon elf dream guide, and left the temple of the Saladrin, returning home to the lifted spirits in the early morning of the 5th of Alturiak. There, correspondence from many of their sponsors awaited them, some with requests, others with information and aid, all with the explicit or implicit urge to see the party continue forward, down into Undermountain. But a roadblock awaited them there. House Avrindar. The Drow house would need to be defeated or driven off if the party and their allies were to secure the upper half of Undermountain. And there were still other issues to take care of while they were in Waterdeep. The first of which was the matter of Bones' agreement with the Darkest Rain Shadow. The Tabaxi had promised a return to the old ways, though he had only a faint idea of what that meant. Still, the Bone Crafter was certain that it lined up with his goal of turning the Lost Levels into a thriving center of creativity. So he and Ezrah spent the better part of a day researching the old ways, and finding out quite a lot about the Malarkin, their successes, and their willingness to work with the elementals of the world around them in a symbiotic way, rather than an enforced manner. And then it was time to employ that knowledge, at least partially. Evening of the 5th, the lifted spirits played host to a gathering of dwarves and gnomes, all coming at Bones' call of a return to the old ways. Many of these hopefuls had little knowledge of what that meant. Most were just looking for a place to belong, but a few seemed to understand the implications. But Bones was unable to convince all of them to travel down, and in fact was unable to impress the most vocal member there, Medig, a member of the City Watch, who seemed to have a very good understanding of what Bones meant when he said the old ways. Still, while the night wasn't a total success, it was mostly a success. And at the end of the evening, after weeding out troublesome folk and a few withdrawing their interest, Bones and the party had 7 individuals interested in traveling down to the Lost Levels and working towards a restoration of the old ways. On the morrow, the 6th of Alturiak, the party went about making their preparations to return to Undermountain, with Bones taking care of one other important matter: Serpent's Fang, a cursed weapon of Dendar. With it, Bones returned to Falconmere Manor, and there, Jareth Falcon and Melanor Fellbranch, utilizing the concept of a heart of a great worm that Bones had brought back with him from Dalcor, they purged the serpent's heart of Dendar's taint, cleansing Bones of his divine curse and restoring the Tabaxi's use of a powerful weapon. Meanwhile, Ezrah, using the Tome of Calabash, delved deep into the history of the Warren, preparing for the party's potential journey there. Discovering the many horrors, creatures of nightmare that Halaster Blackcloak seated within that place. It is the night of Alturiak the 6th, as snow continues to fall upon the City of Splendors, and creatures of shadow stalk its darkened alleys. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.